Alright, so GPO Update 9 is here after many months of waiting. I don't know how many months exactly, but today I'm just going to be going over what is in the new update, and I'm just going to be going off of the update log. So any other information that's not in the update log, I'm not really that sure of, so I'm going to just read it from top to bottom and elaborate with what's going on. So to start, it was supposed to be a 0.5 update, but FOU just decided to make it update 9 because there was so much new information. So to start, new max bounty is 1.5 million, up from 1 million. And we have a new fruit, Buddha, and we got new animations for the Venom fruit model. So Venom was like a stationary fruit. You know how like Tori moves? Venom moves now too. Alright, we got a new island. New max level 575, up from 525, I think. And since I can see, obviously, if you want to get there, we made a video on that. I'll put a card right here. There's 3 sets of difficulties for a raid. There's like a new raid thing. There's 5 floors with 3 sets of difficulties. I might make a separate video on this because FOU didn't really post much about it on the update log because he didn't really want it to be too long. If you don't know, Halloween was 20 days ago, but he decided to release the update today, or at 6 a.m. today. If you don't know, GPO went into maintenance at 8 p.m. yesterday. Today, this is Sunday the 19th. The update released at 6 a.m., bro. I'm trying to figure out what this man was thinking. Whatever. Anyways, it's in First C for the Halloween event, and it's west of Shellstown. Alright, so for the bosses, it's a mini boss. From last year's Halloween event, we had Ball and Jester. Now we have Resurrected Ball. He's a mini boss. And there's another Ball, which is the non-mini boss, the true boss, True Demon Ball. For Resurrected Ball, there's 1 weapon drop, 1 outfit, 1 cosmetic. And for True Demon Ball, there is 1 weapon and 2 cosmetics. Alright, back to the raid. I think these are people in the raid, like the Impel. It's called the Impel Down raid, by the way. So we have the Warden of Impel Down, Vera, Jail Han, Impel Down Elite High Guard, Head Jailer of Impel Down, Blagori, and Sphinx. So those are the characters in the raid. New weapons, or changes, for Impel Down. We got the Kesui, I think, the Black Pitchfork, Vera's Whip, and Ryui? I don't know. Alright, crew rewards now. If you don't know, there's a leaderboard, and to make a crew, it costs 100. It doesn't cost, but you need 100,000 bounty now. For the Halloween Battle Pass, also, there's a new weapon called a Start Gun. Oh, if you don't know, there's actually, I think that's a FOU like sneaked a gun, like actual gun M1s in the update log or something like that. Not in the update log, but in the update section of the Discord. Alright, back to the Halloween event. There's 2 new weapons for Halloween, the Hollow's Halberd and the Hollow's Greatsword. Also, basic katana animations got revamped, so I don't know what that looks like, but maybe I'll throw it up on the screen. Now we got a new fighting style. We got Vampire, and the trainer for that is at Thriller Bark. Also, there's a new limited Halloween race. It's called Dahalian, I think. And the trainer's in First C at Transylvania, which is the new island. We got 39 new items, which is crazy. It's just various outfits and accessories. And we have 9 new custom griffs. Also, for the people that were trying to get Kikoku, the whole update 8, the drop rate got buffed. Outfits that took up a cosmetic slot have been buffed and are now categorized as armor, which is another change. There's also 3 new titles, and Marines can earn rewards for having titles. Some rewards, or some example of rewards, would be capes and just various outfits. Also, when you arrest people, you get title progression, so that's pretty cool. Like I said before, you need 100,000 bounty to create a crew now, and you can configure rank permissions, which is nice. The max crew members is 10, but it can be increased to 500. FOU just has to figure out how well the game can actually handle this, because it's a lot of people. Also, for crews, you can have not just pirate crews, but a crew for a Marine would be called a Marine faction, which is nice. So you can have like a Marines versus pirates and stuff like that now. New Conquest game mode. So you can have crew battles now. Well, that was always a thing, but nobody really did it. 4 crew queues against each other in the Universe Hub. Capturing an island will give the crew overall points. I think it's like a capture the flag type thing, or like King of the Hill. Alright, just some basic and general changes now. In BR, now you can actually stack health and stamina pots, and they heal a percent of your max HP now. Not like before it would heal just like 10 or 5 or something like that. Now it's a percent of your max HP. And it's it's nerfed in BR. Now, before you used to regain HP while you were stunned, so like if you got knocked back after like a 5-hit combo, you'd get your HP back, but nope, that doesn't happen anymore. Now you can regain stamina while that happens. Some other changes, just for better life. First and second seed spawns now transfer instead of resetting when traveling between them. Also, you can set your spawn to the Desert Kingdom, then travel to First Sea, and return to the Desert Kingdom instead of Rovo Island when you go back to Second Sea. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. So instead of having to, if you go to First Sea from Second Sea, when you go back to Second Sea, instead of being at Rovo Island where you have to sail to Desert Kingdom, you literally just like teleport there, you'll spawn there. Also, this is a great like life change. Uso Haki is now lasting forever in Arena and Battle Royale. I don't even know why it didn't last forever. I feel like that's just dumb. And you can give people stuff now, so if you got some extra Robux and your friend wants something, just gift it to him. Also, Haki customization also now has like a black bar, you know, those bars. I'll just put an image up on the screen for this. But that's pretty nice because better Haki customization, obviously. Just basic life changes. Now, since it's the essence, instead of just popping up on your screen and saying like change your Haki color, it's the essence that you have to use, so you can trade it to people, which is nice. Also, we also have the same customization for Haki is also now for shirts, pants, shoes, various stuff like that. Next up, I really like this change. So you know how you'd have like Fishman Mastery? So instead of that, now it's just fighting style mastery. So instead of having to change your stats every single time you switch your fighting style, you just have one basic stat now, which is just so much better. Now, in combat and in dungeons, Geppo goes on cooldown after being used 5 times within 5 seconds no matter what. So even if you touch the ground after 4 Geppos, if you use that 5th Geppo within 5 seconds of that first Geppo, your Geppo is going to go on cooldown no matter what. You also have a visual indicator for when it's back. Okay, the thing y'all have been waiting for. Thank Jesus. Evasives. Now, if you're in a combo and you're stunned, you can press Q and you get a small like movement boost and invincibility frames, iframes, and you can get out of combos. Thank you, God, for you. I appreciate you very much. Another life change, party members are now highlighted green. Observation Haki also highlights enemies red now. And Haki V2, which I still don't have, highlights your weapon. Another great life change that we don't have that Deepwoken needs to. Global chat. Please, Deepwoken, add global chat. There's an option to turn it off. And it's just easier to communicate with people, period. Trade shouts are back, so if you want to throw a global message saying you're trading something, you can do that. And now when you go into Trade Hub, you can go directly, you don't have to go back to the main menu and then click set sail. You can just go back directly into public servers by just clicking the button. I'll throw an image up on the screen. Also, before, once you equipped a grip, you couldn't unequip it, so you'd be stuck with that grip, or you have to use another grip. Now you can choose just to have no grip. Also, in your hotbar, if you have a certain amount of an item, it'll display it. Before, it would just show the item, and then if you use one, it would run out and you wouldn't even know. Now it tells you how many you have left, so it's easier instead of having to go into your inventory and check. Especially in BR with like health potions or stuff like that. Also, leveling is 30% easier, so I don't know if you get more EXP or it takes less EXP to level up, but it doesn't really matter. Leveling is easier, period. Okay, this is a big change. So I made I don't know if I did, but we were talking about one time on like a stream or something that legendary chests were basically like dollars in the game. So like it was like the basic currency. Everything was based off of legendary chests values. Now I think this might be changing because legendary chests are more rare. So for Coliseum, if you get top 3, you don't get a legendary chest anymore. You get a rare chest, but it has a 2 times chance of being legendary. Everybody who participated in Coliseum just gets a random fruit, so you can get a legendary like that too, but I doubt you'll get one. In Factory, people used to grind Factory with Suna, and they'd get mad legendary chests. Now if you get top 3, you don't get a legendary. Times 2 chance of being legendary, guaranteed rare. And if you did 5%, you just get a random fruit. Now, this is crazy. They reduced it even more. The max legendary chest. When update 8 dropped, max legendary chest was 50. Then they changed it to 15, and now they changed it to 5. Now, I thought this would be bad, but you gotta also keep in mind, legendary chests are so much more rare now. So, not a lot of people are gonna have more than 5. More than whatever. Or, legendary chests, not a lot of people are gonna have legendary chests, period. You know? Also, there's legendary fruit pity now. So, after 100 non-legendaries, you get legendary pity, and you get a free legendary fruit. Hopefully you don't catch something trash, because I'd be sad. Bosses can use evasives, not just you guys. And for people who like Kraken farming, Krakens now avoid getting too close to islands, which kind of sucks. Okay, this is something that I love, and this is something that I always will love. There's now Elo in 1v1s, 2v2s, 5v5s, and Battle Royale. So you can climb your rank up like Deep Woken Elo and shit like that. So, if you're really bad at the game, you're going to queue with people who are also really bad at the game. If you're really good at the game, you're going to queue with people who are also really good at the game. Also, the Final Zone in BR is 75% bigger. And there's Vampire and Cyborg medals. If you didn't know, in the last update, update 8, there wasn't Cyborg medals. Party chat is also enabled by default, and the map got changed to fall, even though winter is like starting in a month, but it's fine. Alright, I'm not going to go over the rest of this. If you want to, it's just changes. But that's it for the fruits. And if you guys want to see the changes, I'll put the link to this document in the description. Thank y'all for checking this out, this video. And that's pretty much what's going on. I just talked for 19 fucking minutes about this. Holy shit. Alright. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Subscribe, like. See you.